Good evening, everybody. This is the Late Night News. I'm Ross McDonald, and with us, we also have.
David Gokhshtein. Pew pew.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. How's the day so far, David?
It's good, man. We're grinding away, right? We're grinding.
Busy day, busy day.
Busy day. Busy day.
Let's jump into the news. We've got positive news, we've got bad news, we've got all the news. First thing on deck, Bored Ape 5383 was purchased late yesterday, for 777 Ethereum. How do you feel about that? That is one heck of a lot of money. 1.4 million.
I think it's cool because we can't judge. Look, 777. Number one, that's a good number. 3 numbers are good. You win at the casino with them. But listen, somebody got something that they wanted, and God bless them.
It's
I wanted to talk about
these gold ones, these gold Bored Apes. People are paying ridiculous amounts of money for them.
Some people say that, oh my God, if I had $1.4 million, I'd go ahead and invest it into real estate.
Right.
Or I do something else with it. I mean, once the bull market comes back and the NFT market comes back in general, right? You're going to have, this will be double the amount.
Yeah.
Now that person will have the ability to say, okay, sell it. Or who knows? They have the IP rights, right? So now that they have the IP rights, who knows if they rent it out to somebody and they're making $200,000, $300,000 per year off of just passive income. So God bless whoever bought this. If they have that mindset, that entrepreneurial mindset, they're good.
Exactly. They'll sit on it. They'll make it work.
As long as it's not as look. Can I say one thing about the 1 million? They hit 1 million followers yesterday.
Yeah.
That was the most boring Twitter Spaces I've ever attended. And I hate saying that. Guy, much respect to you. Respect to Yuga Labs. I have a board. We have mutinate. Like, we have all this stuff. So we are super supportive of the ecosystem. But like, they should have let up some real fans. Like, they should have really let up some real fans, not people that are known within the industry. Like, let up the community that has helped you build this ecosystem. That's what I was looking for, because I wanted to hear the passion and I wanted to get the pulse of the community and not the pulse of people that we know within the community, because that's just boring. We can have spaces anytime on that.
Yeah. You get some of these people, like the person that bought this, I would say that they are a massive fan of the whole ecosystem, including other side. Like this Bored Ape bot, you follow this and you just take a few clicks and go down the rabbit hole and watch how this works. You go in there and you're like, okay, here's the offers. Okay, this person bought it who was called biz.eth, 777. They bought it from someone called ZYM Merce, and then they transferred it to a second wallet. And in both of these wallets, when you jump in, you scroll down and look at this. Look at the land they have.
Oh my
on
God.
the other side. Look at this. Look at this.
That's ridiculous.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And guess what? They've got about the same in the other wallet as well. Like,
This is somebody who was early into Ethereum.
yeah, 100%. People who are getting ETH at like $8, and it's like they don't care.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter how they're spending it.
Yeah, this is it. This is nobody can tell me otherwise, unless this dude just like really, he or she really got lucky. But this is more so, I bought ETH at 10, 11. I'm okay with whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's get it.
Yeah, but congrats. Wait till that person is deploying businesses and making passive income on all that land as well.
I think most people, though, are not. Some people are not looking at it that way, but
No.
I hope they are here.
Yeah. Next in the news, NFL franchise Houston Texans are going to accept cryptocurrencies for single game suites. Now that's smart. I always say to everyone, if you're a business, you can open up an additional revenue stream if you accept crypto. And look, they're pushing them specifically to suites. I love that.
Yeah, I think this is a good thing. I think number one, Bitcoin.com should have should have changed the picture here because both these players no longer play for the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Watson plays for the Browns, and he might not be even playing this year after his cases. And JJ is with the Cardinals. So
Mhm.
shout outs to JJ, good guy. But like, yeah, Bitcoin. Like I say, like you can't. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want about Bitcoin, but it is opening the doors to everything, and it's like to this industry.
Do
So like,
you go ahead?
no, go for it. I stopped.
Do you think that the Texans will take this revenue stream and hold on to Bitcoin,
Yeah.
for example, or do you think they're working with someone that gives them instant liquidity in
No,
USD?
no, I think this is hold Bitcoin.
You think so?
Yeah,
See,
absolutely.
if
Because they
companies
have the money to
are
do
doing
so.
that, that's unreal.
Because the NFL teams have the money. Like
Right.
the NFL makes so much money that to them, like think about what they're actually getting in, right? This is not like it's not a dent in their pockets, but they're getting an asset that potentially can go. So think about it. If out of the I don't know how many I forgot how many home games since it's 17 games. So say out of the let's say out of 8 home games, okay, if they don't make the playoffs, just 8 home games, they get 500 Bitcoin, and
Hmm.
Bitcoin goes to $1 million. Who wins?
Yeah, they do.
So like they have plenty of time to sit on it and be super patient.
Are they going to sell 0 or 1 or 5 suites for Bitcoin in home
Yeah.
games? Who knows?
I think this is a tremendous move. Shout outs to Houston and the Texans for being obviously and the front office for being super productive and looking outside of the box. You know, it's somebody sitting there who is really like, hey, I'm into crypto.
Yeah,
Guys, listen to me. This is big. Like, if we collect enough Bitcoin, I'm
yeah.
telling you, with the markets the way they are and the projections, like we're gonna be sitting on a lot of money, and that's I think that's the way they're thinking now.
How much do you think a suite costs in Houston for there? What, 15, 20K?
I have no idea. I think I think the Dallas Cowboys charge more, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
would think like if it's a suite for the whole year,
No, for a single game.
single game, it's probably like yeah, it's probably up there.
It's pretty cool. Let's say you have an organization and you're like, you know what? We're going to do a party. We're going to go there. We're going to have a suite.
Has to be
It-
around 10 to 15K, easy.
yeah. Yeah. There's probably beginner suites and then larger ones. Yeah. 100%. All right. We had some news on Gokhshtein Media that the Federal Reserve is going to be putting out a program called FedNow Payment Service. It'll enable financial institutions to have safe and efficient instant payments. So, what does this replace the Swift transfer system? What is this like the 22-inch wheels on the horse wagon?
This will be this right now. Welcome to ISO and welcome to XRP, XLM, XDC, and Algo, just to
Well,
name a few.
well, if they onboard that stuff, that's great. In the document shared alongside this from Governor Michelle Bowman, it mentions crypto assets, and it's like a big nut shot right away. Right here, watch this. The chatter talking about crypto assets. The chatter seems to originate more from those outside the banking industry, but all that aside for now. Oh, thanks, Michelle.
That's fine.
Like that's written very candidly, but basically when it's breaking this down, it's talking about look, custody of crypto assets, facilitating customer purchases of crypto, loans on crypto, and issuance and distribution of stablecoins by banks, which already got the green light before, but we'll see what they do. If this goes up and running, Swift system is done, right?
It's definitely done.
There'll have to be a transition period, but why would you keep it around?
Why would you want a system that is ancient when you can go ahead and implement, let's say, and I know it's either you love them or hate them, but you can implement Ripple and their tech and make
Yeah.
literally the system faster, less fees, more transparency, I mean, like, it's a no-brainer. It
They-
literally is a no-brainer.
They also mentioned CBDCs in this. It mentions here that a CBDC might fit into future U.S. money and payment landscapes.
Of course. What do you think? They're not working on it?
I think they're
Are we
working on it,
that
but
dumb?
I think they're terrified of what that transition's going to be like.
Listen, we're already doing digital payments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. Like, why are we like acting like we don't do anything digital? Like, we already do digital payments, man. How many times? Yo, I'm telling you, the only time I went to get cash was for the lottery. That was like $1.27 billion. Everything's digital.
Yeah.
When you go to the store, like, I open up my car with my iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the store and I use my iPhone to go ahead and pay for shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
We're already digital. Shout out to Gokhshtein Unfiltered. I like that.
100%. There's the promo. If you haven't listened to the latest episode, check it out. Go to gokhshteinmedia.com. So an article went up here recently. The UN wants to stop crypto rise in developing nations. That's crazy.
Well, that means that, that's funny that algo is melting, but that's the algo logo. And I was just talking about algo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they want full control. Like, they want control. That's the biggest thing is government wants control. They don't want people to have control. They want to have control over the people. When, you know what? Honestly, they should just bring us all to the table and say, like, look, let's work with each other instead of having all these rules and laws and regulations implemented to just make it so much harder to implement technology that can make life easier,
Mm-hmm.
especially
Yep.
the UN.
Yeah.
Like, you can go ahead and be, like, this might turn people off, but Bitcoin can help countries right now that are in need of a fix to their monetary system.
Imagine you're an artist in Africa and you're making art and people are paying you online. I mean, like, see your art online. They're paying you in Bitcoin and then you ship it to them. And before, you could never reach those people and you could never get them to pay you in your local currency. And now you're doing that. And then what it says here is the report here that was all of this was referred to in the article from the United Nations. It says that this report says that cryptocurrencies is a new channel for these old practices, and it's time for developing nations to get a handle on illicit commercial activities. That's happening with the local currencies.
You see, that's my biggest problem. Like, it's on a blockchain. Like, you are an idiot if you attempt to do anything stupid.
But
This is, if anything, you will make more revenue. The governments don't understand this. You're going to make more revenue because people are going to be upfront and honest.
they have
There's
to pay
no
their
way.
taxes.
Yeah, I mean, like, what? There's no way around it.
If they were smart, they would do your taxes for you. And you would say thank you, and tax time wouldn't be such a nightmare.
They already know what they, like. Can I speak real quick on this?
Yeah.
You already know what bill we need to pay. Just
Yeah.
send it in. Why
No,
make it so difficult? Send in the bill. Say, hey,
Here's
David, you owe like 1,000 or you owe $100,000. Here you go.
Here's
Thank
why that
you.
doesn't happen. Because by getting people to do their taxes and try to get that number right, it fools people into thinking that they have some sort of control. Because if that was taken away, people would be very unhappy.
I don't care about control or control, uncontrol. I don't care. Send me the bill and I will pay it. I don't want to play guess. I'm not playing hide and go seek, tag, you're it. Hey, how about you send me the bill? I'll pay it. Can I move on with my life? Because until we get rid of taxes, we got to pay taxes. Just send out the bill. Number one, you'll get all your money, the governments will get their money in faster. Okay. You're not going to have to do extensions and all this bullshit that has to happen. Okay. So everybody can get things right. No, send the bill, say, here, this is how much you owe. Thank you very much. Hey, and by the way, we accept cryptocurrency. Great. You know what? I'm going to pay you in crypto also.
Dare to dream.
Think
Keep
about
dreaming.
it. And if they accept cryptocurrency, and if you were to accept cryptocurrency, then my $200,000 will probably turn into 500,000 or maybe $1 million. You've just made profit off of the people. Come on, come on.
I wish.
Government is business.
So, Google's investments in blockchain now totaling more than 1.5 billion in funding recently.
I mean, like $1.5 billion in funding to them is like pocket change.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God. Oh, it's just laying around. Let's go fund something. Like, I just found it's like, you come over your boy's house and like you lay down on his couch and you want to put your hand in, like, you're not trying to dig for anything, but like you accidentally went in and you're like, oh, what's this?
Found a
Like,
fiver.
yeah.
Can you imagine? They probably had some guy from accounting. He came up and he's like, "Hey, we forgot about some of this money in this account. How much is it? 1.5 billion." He's like, "Get rid of it." He's like, "I don't want to talk about it. I'm too busy."
You got 1.5 billion. Just do something. Do something.
Throw it at the wall and see what sticks.
Can you do me a favor? Find somebody who's poor.
Who's poor?
Find somebody who's poor.
Oh, poor.
Find somebody who's looking for some. Yeah, find a seed round here.
Start an incubator. Start a think tank.
Incubate me today.
Mm-hmm. A think tank about AI and blockchain, and put a bunch of words together and get rid of that money.
Listen, oh my God, man, that is what you call FU money. Like when this is when you've made it, right? Like Google. I remember Google starting off. I would not go to Google because I thought it was so whack.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Yahoo, no, I can't leave Yahoo.
You go to Alta Vista, right?
Yeah, like I would never go to Google. I mean, no. But then like Google is like, oh, this is so easy.
Yeah.
There's a freaking science project. Why didn't I was creating robots in science. Why didn't nobody tell me to create? I was playing Oregon Trail. I should have known to stay in computer class and continue. Like, hey, maybe I should fiddle with some crap like Visual Basics and then learn all this shit.
Yeah, but that dries you out.
I would have been perfectly fine to be dried out and invent Google, okay?
No, I refuse. If you put that scenario in front of me, I'm going to say no.
Oh my God.
Well,
Oh my God. What do you feel about before we go, what do you feel about the markets? What do you feel like it's going to end up going this week?
So I'll do the weekly wrap up on Friday. I think by the time we get to Friday, we'll be in a bit of a retracement. We just came out of an ascending wedge pattern. Unless there's some sort of resistance and it bounces back, I think we're going to go down to Bitcoin's going to go down to about maybe 21,000. Maybe test at 20,000.
If it goes down to 21, it could go ahead and continue to. I'm hoping that. Come on, Bulls, grow some balls. Let's go. Well, we had enough of this. Can we go? I know that September kind of is most likely going to be an month, but I feel like by the end of September, moving into October, I think we'll start firing on all engines.
Yeah. Can't wait. I don't know if there's a retracement, that's fine by me. It's great.
I think it's people that have invested at the top that are more worried than those that have been in here for so long that like we don't honestly we're so numb to this. Like okay, this is an opportunity then. If you have extra liquidity on the side, it's more about okay, I can pick up for cheaper.
I looked at my portfolio today and I hadn't looked at it in like 2 weeks. Just like, you're busy. Yeah, it's just like whatever. Just let it do what it's doing.
$4? Okay.
So dollar cost average in. Pick up some crypto every month. You'll be doing great.
I gotta say, shout outs to all the meme tokens. You know why I'm gonna say that? Because I am praying that they all come back. The ones that I went ahead and aped into like an idiot, I hope they all come back.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the meme economy 2.0. That is right. David Gokhshtein, who was steadfast on making sure he went by the book, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, all the real assets. No, no, no. David went ahead and had one of those moments. Be open minded. Just go.
Now here's a
Just
question.
go.
Here's a question to tie into that. If the meme economy came back and you had some tokens do really well, and some of these tokens have talked about some major financial structure that they want to build in, value for the community. What do you think the chances are that one of the meme economy tokens can come back, do well, put some blue chip assets under their belt, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, from their success, and actually become something big?
I want 20 cents on the dollar. I can care less what they do.
Come on.
Yes, I'm so upset with myself.
What if one of the meme coins did so well that they became a bank?
They can become the next SpaceX and I wouldn't give a shit. I am so angry that I am looking at things that I put so much money into and they're at like $13.64. I have an like Vivi, what are you doing, Vivi? I have Omi. You know how much I'm down on Omi?
Oh,
You don't even know.
that's
Audience,
painful.
you don't even want to know.
My pants are on the floor on that one.
Yeah, pants on the floor, no Vaseline, no nothing. Nothing. Okay? All you people that DM me in my DMs, you said, "Oh, David, you missed." And there was a person, he was like, "I told you about Sheeb, right? I told you about Sheeb." And he did.
He used that
launched-
leverage.
before Sheeb launched off, this person comes into my DMs and says, "You better get into Sheeb. You better get into Sheeb." And I said, "Yo, go kick rocks, right?"
And they're
Well-
like, have fun staying poor. And you're like,
Yeah, well, basically because
don't
this
say
dude
that.
made like $15 million or some shit. Like, okay, but I'm on principle. They have Dogecoin Killer in the profile, so David's not going in, right? Because I'm a big Doge guy, right? I think, oh no, how can you do this? And because Dogecoin's bringing in new people into Bitcoin, so I'm like, okay, David's stupid. And then I'm like, the same person says, well, you missed on Sheev, you must get into Kuma.
what?
Exactly.
Oh, no.
My Kuma is in a coma. That's what he really meant. This thing is in a coma, not waking up. It is dead. Dead. Don't even DM me after this show. Don't tell me that it's coming back. It's not even on life support. Okay, it's a vegetable. You know what I have in my wallet? Vegetables. It's not dope. It's not. These aren't meme coins at this point. These are vegetables. Okay, I have vegetables in my wallet. Do not even try to tell me otherwise, because I can calculate for you and tell you that no, like I am actually paying for life support. I am paying for life support. I can't even get out of SafeMoon. There, I said it. I have to pay SafeMoon every single month because I like you get out of it, you get taxed 15%.
Hey, this is a good story for Maxis. They're loving this.
This is a good story for everybody.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. Do not listen to anybody, okay?
But
What?
you know what? You know what? Share the stories about your losses. Everyone only talks about their wins. Talk about when you lose, because that has value.
On the breakdown, I am always telling everybody,
Yeah.
I lost. I'm not these people that come on there with winning charts. I'm telling you right now, that is the most dangerous thing we do in this community. When we talk about the wins and not the losses, your ass is lost. Put those losing charts out there so that people can understand that are coming in what and how this entire space works. They're new to investing. They have no clue. But if you put up this pretty chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all bullish and it's constantly bullish and you're constantly winning, a lot of these people are losing and they don't understand, like, there's probably something wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm telling you right now, you know what's wrong with you? You're following the wrong person. Because they ain't showing you the losing charts. They're just showing you the winning charts. Okay? I've lost. I went into things. I've won a lot, but I've also lost. It's just the nature of the beast.
You know where my biggest losses are in theory is taking profit on something and exiting and missing the next profit opportunity. That
Yeah.
I've done that so many times. It's crazy.
I lose a lot of money. I'll tell you how I lose a lot of money. Forget about the meme tokens that are vegetables. I'll tell you how I lose a lot of money. I DCA. I DCA and I hold because I'm looking long term. There are people that don't have that mindset and they win because you know what they do, Ross? They go and say, you know what? I'm going to take a day or two to myself. I'm going to take my gains and then I'm going to put it into something that's undervalued. That goes up. They take money out of there and then they start playing with house money. And then they continue to win because they have the time. I don't have the time. I don't want to stress, and I'm not chasing. I'm not going to chase. Every single time I chase, I lose.
Yep. Those who chase straights and flushes go home in Greyhound buses, right?
And that on that we have to end it because that was some local skills. That's Brooklyn, located in Canada. That was the vibe just now.
That's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks, David.
Thank you so much.
Have a good
and guys, see you on the breakdown, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I forgot what zone I'm in at this point. I was about to say mountain.
Thanks, everybody.